Hi guys, I'm doing this video to explain how I got my key levels for BTC USD using the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour time frame. Then I'll now look at the 1-hour time frame to possibly look at maybe the possible direction of BTC USD price for the day. Let's dive into it. On the monthly time frame, what I will look at is how price has tested a particular level twice around where price is now. Price at 64217.02 as I speak, but around that level we can see a possible key level here. Talking about this point, price tested the point here. I'm talking about the 58924.93 level. Tested here, got tested here. All right. Got tested here. Just to highlight what I'm talking about. And it got tested around here. Got a bit broken. And it got tested here on the monthly time frame. At some point, it got broken, but we can see it's being tested. And we have a close below it here, a close below it here. So it's a key level around where price is. Is there any other key level around where price is? Let's look at this level. I'm talking about the 6528 level. Got tested here, and it got tested here. Those are the two levels around where price is. There are other levels far away from where price is, something like this, but it's a bit far. Got tested here, got tested here, got broken but rejected, but it's a bit far. Now that's for the monthly time frame. Another on the weekly time frame, let's look at where the key levels are for BTC USD. Key levels on the weekly time frame. Any key level like this is a key level. Got tested here. Got tested here. You can see it being tested somewhere here. So those are the key levels for monthly. But let's change the color of the horizontal line for the weekly. Let's change it to red. Weekly is red. Monthly is blue. Weekly is red. So those are the key levels for monthly and weekly. Okay, I'm trying to remove the trend lines not to confuse or make the chart messy. Now, any other key level on the weekly? This is a key level. Okay, it's not. Is it? It's not. Is it? It's not. Is it? Yeah, this is a key level. You can see it's serving as a support here, and we can see it as a support here. Those are the key levels on the weekly time. Any other key level close to price? That's that for the weekly time frame. Okay, I think I see another key level here for the weekly. Yes, got tested here. Got tested here and got tested here. So the key levels can test from top to down and can test from bottom back to up. So long as price gets that point and moves back or moves away, moves away twice or thrice or multiple times, it becomes a key level. I also want to see if this low is a key level. This particular low on the weekly time frame, is it a key level? Yes. You can see it being tested here. You can see it, the same low being tested here and rejected. Okay. We can see it being rejected, though broken but being rejected at this point. Though broken but being rejected at this area. So it's a key level. It's a key level where price gets to and then bounces off. So that's around price. That's that for the weekly. Let's go to the daily time frame. Do we have key levels on the daily time frame where price could get to and then bounce around where price is on the daily time frame? Let's change the color to green this time around. Okay, so key levels, key levels, key levels. Now this particular level here is a key level on the daily time frame. You can see price get to the top and then pulls back. Same thing happened yesterday. Price gets to this top and pulls back. So it becomes a key level. Alright, here is a key level of the weekly. Weekly is red. Here is a key level on the monthly. Monthly is blue. And currently just above price on the daily time frame we have a key level. Right? So any other key level close to where price is on the daily time frame? Is this a key level? More like you can see price testing it here and price breaking it, though breaking it but rejecting at this point. You can see the same thing happening here. Let me use a little trend line to highlight. You can see it's been tested here, tested here, here, tested here. So that makes it a key level around where price is. So we're not going to waste too much time on that. What about the 4 hour? The monthly is blue, weekly is red, daily is green. Let's look at the 4 hour as the last time frame for the key level. Then we'll now look at price on the 1 hour. So what we are trying to do is that we're trying to identify where the key levels is, where price might likely get to and reject. But if price does not reject at that level, if price closes above or below that level, then we might expect price to continue. Next. So on the 4 hour time frame, do we have key levels? On the 4 hour time frame, this is a key level. Let's change the color to orange or gold. This is a key level. Yes. This is a key level on the 4-hour time frame. We can see price testing this level here, tested it here. We can see it being tested here too, and it's close to price. So price might likely drop to test that key level. All right, any other key level close to price? None other, except we go back in time. This is a key level. Okay, you can see a break here, you can see a test here. Not as such. This is a key level. You can see a test here. So more like this is a key level. This is a key level. Here is a key level. But we are trying to look at this point. If this point is a key level, yes, this point is a key level. Multiple tests here as a resistance, here as a support, here as support, here as resistance. So that makes it a key level. Well, let me reconfirm this lower level, this particular lower level. Yes, it's a key level in the sense that this is a resistance here, serving as a resistance here. Also serving as resistance here. So it's a key level. So for it to be a key level, it must be tested twice or 3 times or multiple times. So if price respects that level and moves away 2 times or 3 times, the level becomes a key level. So I think that's about that for what we have. We have the blue monthly, we have the red weekly, green that's daily, and then gold that's 4 hour. And now on the 1 hour time frame, we go there to try to analyze. There's a trend line. You can plot trend lines on the 1 hour time frame. And this is an ascending trend line telling us price is going up. We have a test here and we have another test here. Okay. For the trend line to be valid, at least minimum of 50 candles between the 2 tests. And this more than, I think this more than 100 candles. We count from here, okay, down to here where we have the test, it's more than 100 candles, I think. So minimum of 50 candles will give you a perfect trend line. So I think this trend line is in order. So if we have a trend line there, then we also have another trend line here. This will have been a trend line, so it's been broken, price broke below it and even opened below it here. And then we can see price going above it. So we have to move it to where price opened for us to have the trend line. So if price drops below and closes below, we know that price may be trickling down to the next key level. And our next key level is 63901.37 on the downside. On the top side is 656.13. Now, on the 1 hour time frame, we might not necessarily look for key levels in the 1 hour time frame, but we might look at the direction. And our direction, if we zoom, okay, if we zoom in, completely and then zoom out 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then if we move from one corner, from the left corner, this is the left corner, price is here at the left corner. And we trail to where price is. This particular trend line is rising. This is rising. This is low, getting higher, higher, higher. So that shows uptrend. But if we zoom up, zoom in completely and then zoom out 3 times, and we can, from the start of price on the chart, if we can trail it down, then that's downtrend. I hope you understand what I'm talking about here. And then if we zoom at the start of the trend line, we zoom in completely and then zoom out 3 times. And where price is starting is here. Price started from here at the middle. Price started from the middle, and then you can still find price at the middle. Then you have a range. Okay. Or probably you position your trend line, horizontal line at the middle, and then look at where is price. Price originated from the bottom and is already, playing around the top. Then that's an uptrend. So on the 1 hour time frame, when you have an uptrend, you possibly flow with the trend. Now, when you have your top-down analysis done for the key levels, so you will be targeting the next level. You target the next level. And if you're targeting the next level, your stop loss will be below the level below. Because if price closes below this level, we might definitely start to see a reversal. Price closes below this key level that's been tested here. You can see it support here, multiple tests. Price closes below it, then my price might drop to the next key level. But for now, price is going up. So if you want to enter the trade, you look for a perfect way to buy, a perfect time to buy. You look for a perfect entry to buy so that you don't end up running into loss. But if you want to sell, like if we divide the chart into two, dividing the chart into two, this area is our premium area where you can look for sell. And this area is our discount area where you can look for buy. You are now trying to sell at premium, but price is going up and the screen is showing uptrend. Would you rather sell in an uptrend? No. It's best for you to allow pullback to the trend line or pull back to this key level and then buy. Because if you end up selling just when price is going up, price will continue to go up and then your account will start to draw down. So the best is for you to see a proper candle breaking below the trend line. See a candle breaking below the trend line, bearish candle breaking below the trend line, and also breaking the lower key level and closing below it before you can start to sell. Of course, if you see something like this, let's start to show you that you're having a double top and then you might possibly see a reversal. But if that happens, it needs to get to this low and break below it first, or possibly come to this key level, and then possibly you might see a retest for you to have confirmation to sell. A retest of a bullish candle. Okay, you see a retest of a bullish candle, and then you now see price trying to drop, then you know it's game over for the bulls and the bears are coming in. But if you did not see this break of trend line, and you did not see the break below the lower key level, but rather you see price still dancing above the trend line, then it's best to target, if you want to enter, you target the next key level. So this video is about identifying the key levels on the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour, then looking at the trend on the 1-hour time frame to gauge which key level is next. That price might, like the key levels, like the bus stop, which is the next bus stop for the bus to stop, and then maybe buyers will get in or sellers will get in. And of course, the price gets to this key level. If it gets to this upper key level, as in a bullish, you have a bullish candle forming and closing above this key level, and the moment you see a retest in the form of bearish candle, see a retest form of bearish candle, and then see price gives you another bullish candle. Price gives you another bullish candle, then you know price going up. But if you see a retest and then price closes back below this key level, then you might want to apply caution. But if it retraces and closes above the key level, then you see bullish candle forms, and then after the retest, of course, it shows you that price might likely go up. So it depends on price action. So that's that for today's video on using key levels to know where price might likely head. But for now, on the chart, I'll say price is developing to get to the next bus stop. In as much as this trend line holds and this key level holds, price is trying to get to the next bus stop, which is 64656. So that's that for today's video. See you in the next video.